Mair and Rebecca Kohler, everybody. Bobby Mair's back. Ryan McMahon. All right. Bonuses are nice at this time of the year. We know that, right? Tips are, in a sense, a bonus. I just want to know right off the bat how generous a spirit you really are. How are you generous?
Big time, yeah. I used to be a server, so it's like a religion, tipping.
You tip?
Well, for me, it depends how, like, if I go, because my dilapidated appearance, no one expects anything. They're just surprised I saved up the money to get there. So if I don't tip, no one's like, oh, that guy didn't tip. They're like, wow, he saved all his change, and I'm really impressed right now. So I don't really, I mean, I will tip if I like the person, and if I don't like the person, I'll steal a lot of sugar packets and give them nothing.
Do you treat a waiter or a waitress differently than you would treat a bartender, than you would treat somebody at takeout? Or?
Yes, I despise giving money to bartenders. They're the most overrated. It's the most overrated job because they'll make like $300 on a Friday night for opening beers like they're worth it. You're not worth it.
As a bartender?
I mean, you're on your feet all night, Bobby.
Yeah.
You're spilling cranberry juice on your Reeboks, all right? You need to replace those Reeboks once in a while, and tipping is, it's as those annoying little cups say, good for the karma.
You want $1 a drink.
Yeah, but listen, okay,
That's what bartenders always want is $1.
But they're a hot commodity. If it's a busy bar and you want a drink, if you haven't tipped, they're gonna see you and go to the next person.
Exactly,
It's
and that's
bribery.
why I hate them. Yeah,
there is an obligation, though, that regardless of the service, you have to tip somebody here.
I think so. I mean, so many people are just struggling to get by. We were talking earlier about those tips are rolled into one jar, and the cook and everybody, they're all splitting the tips. And if we're not trying to take care of those that are working for the minimum wage and are living below the poverty line, when we get to go out to the delicious Olive Garden and have bad Italian food,
we make and spaghetti.
Look at all the breadsticks you get, Bobby. And the least you can do is be nice to the poor woman that has to bring them to you. And if they're not up to par, she'll bring you new ones.
Yeah, but then you're doing it so you feel good. It's not about them.
You're doing it. It's empathy. We're Canadians. We have a social net. Unfortunately, I think of tipping like if you can afford to eat, if you can go out, if you can afford to go out and eat, you can afford to tip. And those people, nobody thinks like, oh, people get mad about tipping. They're like, oh, why would I give her my money? It's like, because her job is awful. Like, could you give her a break?
I mean, I just find it weird that this is the one time we care about poor people. You know, some kid made my shirt.
It's a good point, though, right?
You know, oh, we care about poor people right in front of us. Our entire lives are manufactured by poor people suffering, and this is the one time we're like, well, it's not okay.
Stick around more right after this.
Brilliant.
That's right, my friends. We have a live studio audience, and it's a lot of fun. It's even better, too, because, my friends, it is free. So free. I'd love it if you join us. Go to strombo.com/tickets to find out how.
All right, you're back here on the program. We're talking about tipping. I love the way the conversation is going because it's been replicated in many homes and cars, certainly after a restaurant. Have you ever tipped heavy just to flirt with somebody?
No, I've never tipped heavy to flirt with somebody, but I've tipped heavy accidentally, where you know, you're trying to leave a $10 tip and you put in the extra zero. And this is a true story. It happened to me. I got a call up in my hotel room after saying, Mr. McMahon, you've tipped $100 on a breakfast, and part of me went, damn, you know, I need that $90 back. But then the other part of me was like, yeah, I know. I know, I'm just making it rain. And you can't go ask for the money back. It makes a big difference in someone's day.
Yeah, it does.
It's my mistake. You know, let it go.
What about tipping on takeout?
I mean, again, it just depends on the person. You know, like, because they're just turning and then putting it down. And that's it. When they just pivot and want money, no, you're not getting your pivoting money.
We could probably put a tip jar out for all the studio audience. They can put their loonies and toonies in. We could send you back to England.
Oh. I'm going to go back to England on Thursday anyway.
Up and ahead with the panel, everybody. Make sure you check out Rebecca. She's on the road in January. with Yuck Yuck. She's on her website, RebeccaKohler.com. Ryan McMahon's got a podcast called Red Man Laughing, which is redmanlaughing.com. Bobby Mair returning to England. We will miss him, immigration officials notwithstanding. Follow him on the Twitter machine, as he so definitely mentioned, at Bobby Mair. It's always a pleasure being with you. You're glorious. Good things.